Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing a get to know me video. I wanted to do this just to have on my channel, so if you obviously are wondering how tall I am, like I get like a couple of questions, you can just go to the video and it'll just sort of explain who I am and what I'm about. I love YouTube so much, so to have 2,500 subscribers means so much to me, so I wanted to do this video to celebrate to all 2,500 of you. I started back in November and the fact that I've got 2,500 means so much to me. So thank you all for being here with me and cheers to you. I haven't got an alcoholic drink because I don't really drink that much, so, and we haven't got any alcohol in the house, but I've got a tea. And yeah, thank you all so much. So I'm going to talk a little bit slower in this video because normally I talk so fast because I don't want people to be bored, but with this one, if you're you kind of just want to chat, so I'll talk a bit slower and I'll be a bit more calm. I've got a dressing gown on, so it's a bit more chill. So we're going to split the video. I did a Q&A on Instagram, you know, like when you're like, oh, give me some questions for me to answer in my video, but literally I think I had about 6 people say like questions, which obviously I'll take 6, do you know what I mean? So I put them in the random section, but other than that I've just taken sort of a couple of things off other YouTubers to see sort of what they do answer. I'm not gonna lie and be like, I've got asked all these questions because people want to know this about me, because I didn't get asked barely any. I just got surrounded with like bots on Instagram asking me whether I prefer the ocean or the sea. It was completely random, a bit of a mess. So we're not gonna lie and say I've got asked all these questions. I basically took them off other people and I just slotted a lot of them in, but some of the random questions are from Instagram and I will make sure I answer the ones I actually was asked. So we're going to start with stats, then appearance, then we're going to do favourites, then we're going to do beliefs and randoms. It's not going to be that long, like that sounded quite long, but don't worry, there's not that many questions in each section, so we'll get through it. Okay, so let's start. How tall am I? I am 5'10". What is my age? I almost forgot then. I was like, how old am I? I'm 27. I am 27 years old. My full name is Sophie Elizabeth Mole, so I've got a middle name and it's Elizabeth. Nicknames? Not really. I've never really had a nickname. My father was always called Molesy and my brother took that, but I've never really had one. My birthday is the 11th of October. I am a Libra. So that's all the stats. So next, appearance. So if you could change something about yourself, what would it be? It would be my bottom teeth, because they're a little bit bonked. I had a brace when I was a kid, but when it comes to the time where you have to wear a retainer, the dog basically ate my retainer, which sounds like an excuse to not wear it, but it actually did happen. We had an English Bull Terrier at the time and his name was Charge and he was white, and he ate the retainer and he didn't eat the top one. Some of the top one was fine, but he did eat the bottom one, so I wasn't able to wear the retainer and I didn't go back and get another one. So yeah, my bottom teeth are a little bit wonked, but the top ones are straight, so I would probably just change that if I could. Do I have any piercings? I've got my ear. Obviously there's 3 holes in my ear. There's 2 holes in this one up the top. I had the middle one done, but it actually wrecked me. It hurt so bad, and then it got infected over and over and over again, so I just had to take it out. And I had the top done, which was fine, but at the moment I only kind of wear these 3. So I had my nose done as well. Actually, I had my nose pierced for like 3 years when I was younger, from like 15, 16, then I pulled it out when I was 17. So I have got a little scar on my nose as well where I had my nose pierced. But other than that, oh, and I had my belly button done as well. I'm like, no, hardly any piercings. I had my belly button done as well, but I pulled that out as well. So now we're just kind of left with my ears. And I say ears like that because obviously I'm Welsh. I've had a lot of people ask me where I'm from and write in the comment section like, is she speaking English, which I thought was quite funny. Obviously I am speaking English, which you can tell, but I'm Welsh, so my accent is from the valleys. I'm from South Wales and that's why I speak like I do. It's very strong Welsh accent, and that's why we say years instead of, well, we say they're all the same. How do English people say years? Year? That's how they say, I think. Year. Ear. No, they say it like that. Ear. I think. I don't know. You know anyway how you say year. Years to me, because I'm Welsh, you can say years. You would say how many years, like how old are you, years. and then you would say come here as well, which means like come over here. So but we say the same thing, you, and that's just the accent, sorry. So my years. My natural hair colour is this colour. It's darker. I do sometimes put a semi-permanent colour on it just to give it some like lighter shades, but at the moment this is the colour it is because I haven't been able to get it done for a year. So this is the natural colour of my hair, pretty much, give or take. Any tattoos? Yes, I do have tattoos. I can't show you them all, but I do have one on my foot, which is a bird, and I have one on my back, which is a cursive shaped S, which my good friend Sadie actually drew, not directly on me, but we had it done when we were in Miami on holidays, and we both wanted to get our initials because we have exactly the same initials, SEM, and then we ended up just getting S. And then she didn't like any the tattoo guy was showing her, and she was like, I just want it like this, and she sort of done like a little cursive S, and he was like, okay, do you want me to just use that? And I was like, well, I can't get a different one now, they're supposed to be matching. And she was like, oh, should we just get this one then? And I was like, oh, go on then. So basically I've got Sadie's S on my back, which is tiny, you can barely see it. And yeah, we just got that while we were in Miami because it was the last day and it was fun. And you know what it's like, you just think, oh, and I do like it, it's cute and it's a really nice memory. So I am going to keep it, I'm not going to get rid of it because it's just cute. I also have one in my mouth, which not a lot of many people know. I don't really want to get it out because it's a bit like minging, but I've got one in there, and it's just a little heart, which I had done when I was 15. And I didn't tell my mother. I basically wanted a tattoo and I didn't know where to have it because I didn't want my mother to see, so I got it in my mouth, which obviously I'm not saying it was the smartest thing, but I did it, and to be fair, it hasn't, you know, affected me because you can't see it, so I'm not ashamed to say that I have a mouth tattoo inside my lip, which is completely random. Okay, so favourites. Let's just try and do this fast. I'll keep it fast. Favourite film. I've got so many favourite films because I love films so much. It's like my passion in life. Well, not my passion in life, but I love TV and films. But my favourite film that I will watch over and over and over again is Eat, Pray, Love, which is like the girliest thing ever. But I just loved it, just connected with it so much. Like when I first watched Eat, Pray, Love, I was like, oh my god, that's me, I wanna do that. You know, you just connect with the film and you put yourself in it and then you are the character of the film. That was me basically in Eat, Pray, Love. And yeah, every time like we went on holidays, my friend Sadie and me would be like, oh right, this is like this is some parts of your Eat, Pray, Love. I literally went to Italy. I basically just tried to live out the life of Eat, Pray, Love, but you know, it didn't quite go as that, but I love it basically. Eat, Pray, Love, a watch. It's a heartwarming tale if you want to watch it, but it's really girly. Third TV show, loads again, so much. I love Gomorrah, which is in Italian, so you have to watch it in subtitled. That series is unbelievable. But then also I do love Grey's Anatomy. So either or one of them. Grey's Anatomy I watched intensely. I caught up with it for, it was a couple of years ago, and I was working part-time and I had a little puppy and she broke her legs and I had to look after her 24/7, so I was like constantly watching her and constantly I was working from home to look after her because she couldn't really move her legs, and I basically binged watched 10 seasons of Grey's. I become the character of Grey's. I literally thought like I was going back to medical school. I was like telling my friend, I'm going back to medical school, it's my calling and all this. Like, I just don't know what I do with a series, but yeah, I did it with Grey's. I loved it, and I pretty much wanted to become a doctor for about 10 months after, but I have calmed down now. I've just got more of like a, what is the word? A more healthy relationship with Grey's Anatomy now, where I actually just watch the series and I enjoy it, and I don't have to become or fall in love with any of the characters. I just like to watch. But yeah, Grey's Anatomy, love. Favourite purchase this year, I don't know if this counts as this year, but this necklace I got on I absolutely love. I had it for Christmas off my nan, and it is from Miss Orma. I don't know if you can see it, but I just love it so much. I wear it every day. I wear it in the shower. It doesn't get like stained, and it's a bit pricey, but I just really love it. I just love it. So it's my favourite one this year. Favourite YouTuber, Lydia Marlin. I don't know if I say that correctly. Is it Lydia Millen or is it Lydia Marlin? I'm not sure, but she's my fave. I watch all her videos, and I actually, before I wanted to do YouTube, just watched her. I didn't even have an account. I just watched her videos, and I wanted, she was basically the reason that I made an account to subscribe to someone. So yeah, she's my fave. I do love her, to be fair. Fave song, I haven't really got a favourite song. There's too many to choose from. There's no way I can do a favourite, but I would say, like, off the top of my head, the one I connect to is JP Cooper. Not even just the song, the album. I've got a beer, it's called Raised Under Grey Skies, and literally I think it was like the year, not last year, the year before, I just binged this album, and it was all I listened to for months. Just the same album over and over and over again. That's the type of person I am. I just, once I like something, I will do it over and over and over and over and over again until I don't like, not until I don't like it, but until I'm done. Like, if I find a new cereal, I'll eat that cereal every day for months, and then one day I'll be like, okay, I'm done with that now. I'm like a binger. Not a binger, but you know what I mean. Once I love something, I'm like, yes, that's the one, and then I'll just return there over and over again. So yeah, JP Cooper, love that album. Fave go-to shop, Zara, obviously. I love Zara. Me and my friend from work, Emma, always go to Zara every lunch. Like, not every lunch, but pretty much quite a lot. Like, if we want to go for a treat, we're like, oh, Zara, because obviously I work in London, so we're straight to Zara immediately all the time. Yeah, so Zara, go-to. Fave book is Heart Talk, Cleo Wade. It's just like, I love poetry books, like I love poems and I love writing and stuff, so that book is like my fave because you can just read it over and over again. And yeah, I've followed on the pages of the poems I like or the words I like, and then sometimes, like when you're having a bad day, you can go back and read all the ones that you like, that you've folded over for yourself, basically. So I would recommend that book because I just feel like it's calming to the soul, and it gives you like good advice about gratitude and life and people, and it's just a really nice book. Fave holiday place, Italy, 1,000,000%, wouldn't go wrong with it. I love it. I love it there. I would go there every day for every holiday forever. I just love it. Although I do want to go to the Maldives. Obviously I haven't been to that many places. I've been to quite a few places, but you know, there are some things on my bucket list I do want to go. But of all the holidays I've been on, I loved Miami as well actually, but I do think Italy is just like my heart. I do love it there. Next one, do you believe in soulmates? Not really. I don't think that there's like one person for everyone, and when you meet that one person, that's your soulmate. And I just don't believe it. I never have. I've not really been like a fairy tale. Like, I obviously, some people like obviously, not that I don't believe in fairy tales, but I just think soulmates is like a fairy tale thing. I don't think there's just one person for everyone. That's not true, come on, like, surely, nah. Because I think like you fall in love with someone, don't you? Like, another one is like, do you believe in love at first sight? And I don't believe in that either. I do believe like that you can have like lust at first sight, and you want someone, but you don't love them at first sight. Like, love goes so deep, and there's so many things. Like, how can you love someone at first sight? You can't. Like, you can't. I don't believe in it. Anyway, some married people will be like, oh no, that's wrong, love at first sight is a thing, but I don't believe in it personally. I think that you fall in love with someone and they become your soulmate, obviously, and you become like entwined with each other completely. But I don't think that there's like a separate thing where there's soulmates and you can only find one person, and there's love at first sight where you look at them and you love them. Come on, like, I don't think that's true. Horoscopes. Do I believe in horoscopes? Not really, again, nah, like, they're just so vague, aren't they? Although my friend Sadie does believe in horoscopes, and she always says, like, reads the things, and I do get, like, I'm a Libra and I can see some traits, and Claudio is a Leo and I can see the traits, So I do kind of believe the traits thing, but I don't believe like the weekly horoscope tells you what's going to happen. Like I don't believe in that. So I guess like I'm in between with the horoscopes. Okay, now on to the random questions, where I actually did get some questions on Instagram. Do we speak another language? I'm learning Italian because my boyfriend's Italian, and I've been learning for a year. Like it's so tough, it's really, really hard. It's a really hard language to learn, and I was never like what do you call it? It didn't come natural to me to learn another language. Even in school when I was learning Welsh, that didn't come natural to me. Language just doesn't come easy to me. So learning Italian is difficult. I am going to do it, and I will do it, and I'm determined to do it, but it just might take me a couple of years. I've got 1 year in the bag, so I probably can see myself being able to speak in like probably another 2-3 years, to be honest, but there's no rush. I'm learning and I'll get there eventually, and other than that, just English, which many people would say I can't speak English properly because of my accent, but I can, and I'm gonna say English. But yeah, Italian soon. Do we want to have kids? Yes, I do want to have kids. I've always wanted to have kids. I'm like a complete mom. Like everyone will tell you like I'm the mom. Like other friends, I'm the mom. I love being the mom as well. So even in work, I'm the mom. Like that is my type of personality, so I do want to have kids. I want to have 2, and yeah, I don't know when it'll be. Obviously I'm 27 now, I've got time, like come on, I've got a couple of years left in me yet. Why did you move to London? Which is something I did actually get asked. I moved to London like 5 years ago because I wanted to be a model, and obviously there's not really that much of an industry in Wales. There is an industry of course, but I wanted to do it full time, and to do it full time I had to move to London. So yeah, I picked up and moved to London, and I moved in with my friend Elise at the time, and her sister and her friend, and I loved London. I did love it, and modelling in London is a crazy experience where you're more like going to castings and you're going everywhere around London constantly, shoots, and it was super fun. But obviously there came a time where I didn't want to model anymore. So then I gave that up and got another job. And yeah, obviously like at the beginning of your 20s, you're just finding out like what you want to do. So I just never went back because I moved to London for modelling, and yeah, I didn't end up modelling now. Like I'm not a model anymore. But I've just stayed here naturally. I did move back for a little while, for like, I think it was around 10 months. A couple of years ago I moved back for a little bit, but when them 10 months were up, I moved straight back to London, straight back to Fulham, where I've always lived in London. I'm always southwest London, and yeah, I just never went back after I decided to come here for modelling, and then I just never went back when I didn't model anymore. And I do love London, but one day I do want to move out of London. I don't know where, but I don't want to stay in London forever. I think like when I have a family and stuff, I would like to move elsewhere. The next one, would you move, which I actually did get asked, do you want to move out of London? And I kind of answered that, but yeah, I do want to move out eventually. I love it here for now, but eventually I would like to move, but I actually don't know where. I have no idea where. Next one I did get asked is, where would you live apart from London? Everyone's really concerned with my location, but no other questions, just London based questions. I would like to move to Amsterdam. I think that would be really cool. I only went to Amsterdam last year for the first time, and I actually fell in love with it. I would love to move to a different country just to experience it for a while, but I think obviously, I don't know if my home will always be, like my heart will always be in Wales, I guess. But I just do not know. I do not know. I can't answer that because I don't know. The next one I did get asked, which is, how do you stay in shape? And I don't really want to like tell someone to do something because I don't even think I'm that in shape. Like I just eat quite healthy. Claudio cooks a lot, and when I started going out with Claudio, he completely sort of changed the way I ate because I used to eat certain things and he ate certain things, and then obviously when we moved in together we were like, well, we need to eat the same stuff now, and then we just sort of made things, like we meshed the two things together. Now we make meals like so we both gonna like them, and they're always really healthy because Claudio is a massive food snob and will only buy like the best of the best food, and I'm not, but he always will only buy certain like brands and stuff because obviously he basically likes all the Italian brands, so that's what we buy, and we just eat fairly healthy. I never restrict myself from eating chocolate. Like yesterday I had a chocolate croissant for breakfast and a Whisper in the night. Like, I'm not going to say like, oh, I do all this stuff, and because it's not true. I think that my metabolism can't be that bad because I do eat a lot of chocolate, but my meals I am healthy with. I don't really eat that much, like, I don't know, unhealthy foods. My meals are quite healthy always. I always make sure I've got fruit and veg in my day every day. And yeah, other than that, I eat like treats quite a lot, so I don't want to be like, oh, I need to do this to stay healthy, because it's just not what I'm like. It's just about balance, isn't it? And so the last one is, what do you want to get out of YouTube? And for me, it's just, I love video. I fell in love with video like a year ago, and I went on a course and I started doing like videoing things like when we went out around London, and I wasn't that good because it's not easy, and I even tried to vlog and it's so hard. Anyway, but I loved editing, and I sort of got to know it in work a little bit, editing videos, and then I was like, you know what? I had acne in the past, and I was like, I need to make a video about acne and like help people, because when I was on Accutane last year, or maybe it was the year before now, but anyway, all I did was go on YouTube and watch people and the way they talked about their skin, and it made me feel so much better. I just feel like YouTube is such a good community to be on, and I loved it. I basically fell in love with it. Before that, I'd only ever watched, obviously, like I said, Lydia Millen or Malin, I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I only ever watched her videos, but after I went on Accutane, I started obviously googling like Accutane and watching people like Katie Snooks, and it just completely helped me so much when I was on Accutane. And I thought, you know what, YouTube is amazing. It is so good. Like, you can literally find anything on there and you can be yourself. Obviously for now it's just a hobby for me, but I would love to just keep doing it and see what happens. And yeah, I just love it on YouTube. I love the community here. I just feel like everyone's so supportive, and like, I just love everyone on the YouTube basically. So I'm here, and I'm here to stay, and I think that's the end of the video. Yeah, that's it. And that is the end of the get to know me video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I didn't even drink the cup of tea that I made. I made the cup of tea, it's gone cold now. I wanted to be like, oh, let's have a tea together, but and now I've just got a cold tea. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. Obviously this is kind of something a little bit different for me, so it's a bit random. But yeah, I just wanted to do on my channel. Thank you so much for watching if you're still here now, and I will see you all next week.